we are diving straight into the transfer frenzy. Juventus has made a major move, putting Alisson Becker at the very top of their list to strengthen their squad for next season. Reports confirm that the Bianconeri have already made an initial approach for the Liverpool goalkeeper, considering him the ideal candidate to transfer in the summer. This high-profile player, who previously excelled in Serie A with Roma, is now central to Juventus's summer plans, and we have the details on how this potential deal is unfolding right now.
Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to hold it with one hand? The PopSocket's Pop Grip gives you a secure grip, works as a phone stand, and even lets you swap the top for a fresh new look. Simple, useful, and perfect for everyday phone use. Click the link in the comments to grab yours on Amazon.
The pursuit of Liverpool's Alisson is heating up, and the entourage is already on the move. We have exclusive details on the journey. The Brazilian goalkeeper's entourage is taking to Italy to hold crucial discussions with Juventus. This is happening right around the old ladies' Serie A game against Milan later this week, as Juventus tries to advance talks once personal terms with Alisson are sorted out. Find out exactly what is being discussed behind closed doors. But the transfer saga isn't the only story in football right now. We turn our attention to the striking front, where Juventus is seriously contemplating a massive move. We look at the situation surrounding Robert Lewandowski, and whether a one-year deal makes sense for the club next season, especially given his recent form at Barcelona. Is a big-name striker like Lewandowski the answer, or should Juventus look elsewhere for their next superstar? And finally, the game-changing approval that just sent shockwaves through the transfer market. We have the report that Liverpool goalkeeper Alisson has given his personal approval for a potential move to Turin, according to Alfredo Petala. This endorsement from Alisson, coupled with the connection to Luciano Spalletti, is giving the move serious momentum. Juventus is now set to open formal dialogue, and we break down exactly what the proposed contract structures could look like for this massive summer deal. Stay with us for the rest of the show. Juventus is actively pursuing a major signing to bolster its squad for the upcoming season, with goalkeeper Alisson Becker at the forefront of their interest. Reports indicate that the Italian club has initiated preliminary discussions with Liverpool regarding the transfer of the Brazilian international, viewing him as an ideal candidate. Alisson is considered a high-profile player who has a history of success in Serie A, having previously performed well with Roma. However, the situation remains contingent on Liverpool's decision. Sources close to the negotiations suggest that while the goalkeeper is open to a potential move, any transfer hinges entirely on the English club's approval. Liverpool recently renewed Alisson's contract, and the player has reportedly maintained high respect for the club, indicating he will not entertain any moves without Liverpool's consent. In parallel, Liverpool is anticipated to conduct a thorough assessment of its goalkeeping options in the coming weeks. In addition to Alisson, the name of Georgi Mamardashvili is also reportedly under consideration by the Reds. Meanwhile, Juventus continues to monitor the market, hoping to capitalize on any potential openings in the defensive department to secure a significant transfer. Juventus is actively pursuing a transfer for Liverpool goalkeeper Alisson Becker. The Italian club is reportedly keen on securing the veteran, particularly as they look to strengthen their squad following expected departures of Michel Di Gregorio and Mattia Perin in the summer transfer window. La Gazzetta dello Sport has provided updates confirming this pursuit. Juventus is prepared to offer Alisson a medium to long-term contract, positioning him as a clear favorite for manager Luciano Spalletti. The Brazilian international has indicated openness to a move, which is reportedly accelerating the negotiations. Alisson's entourage is scheduled to travel to Italy shortly to commence discussions with Juventus, coinciding with the club's upcoming Serie A match against Milan later this week. The objective of these meetings is to advance negotiations, with Juventus signaling their intention to engage with Liverpool once personal terms with Alisson are finalized. The 33-year-old goalkeeper has previously gained visibility under Spalletti during his tenure at Roma. Juventus is currently focused on meeting the specific demands of the manager, who recently secured a contract extension himself, underscoring the importance of this potential signing for the Bianconeri. Juventus is reportedly eyeing star striker Robert Lewandowski for the upcoming season, potentially in a one-year deal, as the club plans its squad for what is hoped to be a Champions League campaign. Lewandowski is set to become a free agent after his contract with Barcelona concludes. This potential move comes as Lewandowski enters his 38th year, following a statistically underwhelming season in Catalonia. He registered just 17 goals in 40 appearances across all competitions for Barcelona, playing significantly fewer minutes than the previous season, where he netted 42 goals in 52 games. Barcelona and manager Hansi Flick had implemented a strategy to limit Lewandowski's playing time in La Liga due to his age, with Ferran Torres taking the majority of the league minutes. While Lewandowski contributed to the team's European run, scoring 4 goals and providing 1 assist in 8 starts leading to the quarterfinals, there is growing evidence of physical and technical decline. Although his finishing remains exceptional, aspects of his game, such as his first touch and link-up play, are reportedly not at their peak. Despite these factors, Lewandowski is still considered a high-caliber player and is expected to be motivated to prove he remains an elite striker in Europe for another season. A transfer to Italy appears increasingly probable, placing Juventus firmly in contention to secure services of a player deemed superior to their current forward options. This situation raises a key question for the club: whether a one-year contract for Robert Lewandowski makes strategic sense for Juventus next season, or if they should prioritize signing a younger alternative. Juventus has secured personal approval from Liverpool goalkeeper Alisson Becker for a potential transfer, signaling that formal negotiations are imminent. According to Alfredo Pedala, the Brazilian international has given his go-ahead for a move to Turin. This pursuit is significantly bolstered by the existing professional relationship between Alisson and Juventus head coach Luciano Spalletti. Spalletti worked with Alisson during his tenure at Roma and is intimately familiar with his abilities, placing him at the top of Juventus's shortlist of targets. The situation at Liverpool has created the perfect opportunity. While the Merseyside club recently extended Alisson's contract to secure his services, their long-term succession plan is firmly focused on Georgian international Georgi Mamardashvili, who is expected to become the undisputed first-choice goalkeeper. This dynamic has positioned Alisson in a transitional phase at Anfield, with indications that he is prepared to seek a new challenge. With Alisson's personal endorsement now in place, Juventus is set to initiate formal dialogue with Liverpool in the coming days to negotiate the transfer terms. The proposed deal could involve Alisson signing either a 2-year contract with an option for a 3rd year or a straight 3-year agreement. Either structure would signify a serious, long-term commitment from Juventus and clearly state the caliber of player they intend to acquire for the upcoming season.